Yes, good evening, guys. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Online, can you hear me, guys? Am I audible? Project. Online, can you hear me, guys? Am I audible? Yes, good evening, Bhavani. Right, so let's get started. Today, we are going to discuss about special permission. So after completing the special permission, we are going to complete ACLs, right? Okay, so let's get started. Special permissions means yes. 0. Special permission means yes. It may be small s, it may be capital S. Got it, guys? So if you want, you can assign small s. If you want, you can assign capital S, right? Special permissions are executable permissions. Got it, guys? Special permissions are executable permissions, right? So you can executable permission. Now you need to get one doubt. Sir, what is the difference between special permission and executable permission? The difference you are going to know now practically. While I'm doing the practical session, then only you are going to understand the difference between special permission and executable permission, right? So small s means with special permission, executable permission, and capital S means without executable permission, special permission. So it's not a problem. If you want, you can use small s. If you want, you can use capital S. Both are same. Both are same, right? So to whom we are going to assign the special permission? Let's see, guys, here. User special permission. ఏమైంది? Where is the wire? It's not a remote problem, guys. This is wire problem. Guys, 1 minute. పని చేస్తుందా ఇది? So let's see, guys, here. User special permission, right? So user special permission, set UID, or you can say SUID. UID. Set UID or SUID. Got it, guys? Clear? How to assign the special permission for user column? Okay, so for user field, how to assign the special permission? So root user chmod u plus s, then file name. Got it, guys? Or chmod. So we discuss about umask value, right? 0022, right? Usually. So this octal value for special permission, right? If you need to provide the user special permission with octal value, you need to give 4755 or 44, your wish, file name. Got it, guys? User special permissions only for executable files, not for directories. Got it, guys? So user special permissions means SUID or set UID, you can say. How to assign? chmod u plus s file name, executable file name, or chmod 4755 or 4744. This 4 is a special permission for user. Got it, guys? So 7 full permission for user, Rx permission for group, Rx permission for other user. Got it, guys? Right. So only for files, guys, not for directories. So user special permission only for files, not for directories. So group special permission, set GID, or you can say SGID. Then how to assign? chmod g plus s file name or directory name. So group special permissions you can give for files as well as for directories, but I'm trying to providing the directory name because we are going to discuss about directory collaboration. Okay, so we are going to discuss about directory collaboration. So that's why I have given the directory name. If you want, you can assign group special permission for files also. It's not like this. We need to assign for only directories. So for both we can, right? 2775, then directory name. Both are same, guys. So group special permission for files as well as you can assign for directories also. Other user special permission. Other user special permission. Sticky permission. Okay. Sticky permission we need to call. We need to call sticky permission, right? So how to assign chmod O plus T. It may be capital T, it may be small t. T stands for sticky permission, right? So it O plus T, other user plus T. T is a special permission here. Got it, guys? For other user, we are going to say sticky permission. How you are going to assign the special permission for other user? Using small t or capital T, your wish. So like S we use, right? Small s and capital S. Like the same way, you can use small t or capital T, right? And then we need to provide the directory name. So only for directory, not for file. Got it, guys? So chmod and 1757 directory name. So clear? I hope you got it, guys. This permission only for directories, not for files. This permission only for directories, not for files. I hope you got it, guys. So user special permission only for executable files. Group special permission you can assign for files as well as directories, but other user sticky permission only for directories, not for files. Remember this one. So once if you're assigning the special permissions, what will happen? Now we are going to discuss practically. According to that, you are going to understand exactly what is a use of special permission. So clear, guys? Right. So please focus on it. So let's see, guys, here. How to assign the special permission for users, for groups, for other users. Now we are going to discuss. So let's see, guys, here. Login as a root user, right? So now what we are doing? So we need one executable file. So do you know how to create the script? How to write the script? You don't know, right? So you are into very initial stage. You don't know how to write the script, right? So that's why what we are going to do in the sense, we are going to consider one command as a one executable file. Can we say one command as a one executable file? So in initial days, we discussed about architecture of Unix. At the time I said command is a one executable program, right? Yes, no. So one command is a one executable program like this we discussed, right? So we are going to consider one root user command. So it's one kind of one executable file, right? So where it got located, root user command, it located into sbin. That's it now. Slash sbin. Inside the slash sbin will have root user commands. So let's see here. For example, if you don't know, can use which command, right? For example, fdisk. Where it got located? Sbin fdisk. So slash sbin, inside the sbin will have one file called fdisk. This is one executable file. How to know the properties of this file? So how to know the properties, guys? Properties. How to know the file property? Online. ls is a command. ls-l, then sbin fdisk. That's it, na? So I said how to know the properties, right? So properties means metadata. How you are going to get the metadata with the help of ls-l only, right? So now this is a RWX permission for root. Who's the owner for this file? Root. RX permission for group root, right? So group owner also root. And this is other user permission, right? So you people, you are thinking if you're providing W permission for other user, anybody can execute, right? So it won't happen. So got it, guys. I hope you're clear, right? So now fdisk command can we execute with the help of root user? Yes, no. Yes, we can execute with the help of root user. Exit, we are back to normal user. Now I'm trying to executing fdisk command with the help of student user. What will happen? See, we are unable to execute because normal user doesn't have the access to execute the root user command. We know. So what we need to do, we need to provide the sudo access. Instead of providing the sudo access, how we need to execute the root user command with the normal user without any sudo access. Now we are going to discuss. So user special permission, it's not that much of important for administrator. User special permission, it's important for whom? Developer. Developer. Developer, he's going to develop the application, right? So developer, he need to provide the access to each and every person, right? Like the same way, we are trying to assigning the special permission for fdisk file. So if you're assigning the special permission, anybody can execute. So let's see here. So let's check the properties of fdisk. So what will happen if you're assigning the special permission, guys? If you're assigning the special permission for particular application to the user, any user can act like as a root user. Anybody can execute. Got it, guys? So let's see here. Now how to assign the special permission? chmod u plus s, then sbin fdisk. See, guys. So we assigned special permission for this user. So user having special permission, right? Yes, no. Exit from root user, log in with the normal user. For example, we have student user. Let's try to execute fdisk-l. Now we can. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? So if you assign the special permission for user, the two for executable file, if you're assigning the special permission, user special permission for directly, there is no use, guys. Waste of time. Only for executable files, right? So once if you assign the special permission for executable file, what will happen in the sense, any user can execute. So it's not like this only root user, it is going to execute this command, particular command. So normal user also, it is going to act like as a root user. So it is going to communicate with root user and then it will execute the fdisk command. So it's not like the fdisk command for any application. So usually the special permission is important for developer. Developer, what they are going to do, they are going to develop the application. This application we need to run with any user account. So at the time, always we need to provide the special permission for that particular user to that particular application. So then anybody can execute, anybody can run. Anybody can run. I hope you got it, guys. User special permission. If you want, you can search in Google also. Maybe you are not going to get this much of clarity. Got it, guys. So I hope you're clear, right? Yes, no. Right. So next, special permission for group, right? So now we are trying to creating one directory. Okay. So how to create the directory? Guys, what about online? Can you hear me? Am I audible? No one there responding. Bhavani. Yes, Vikash. Okay. So let's see, guys, here. Allir evaru మనం ఏం చేయలేము. Okay. Right. So so let's see, guys, here. Now mkdir is a command. Mkdir is a command to create a directory. So you can give any name. Okay. For example, Pepsi is a directory, or otherwise Red Bull. Okay. Red Bull is a directory, right? So how to know the properties of Red Bull, guys? LD, because it's a directory, right? It's a directory, we need to add D, right? So then only you're going to get the directory properties. Yes, no. So D stands for directory. RWX, read, write, and executable for whom? User, root user. Root is a owner, right? RX for whom? Group. Who's a group owner? Root only. RX for whom? Other users. So very good, right? So now what we are doing in the sense, we are try to creating few users, one group. I'm going to add those users into the group and we are going to change the group ownership. So who's going to give the answer? We need to create one user, two users, one group. We need to add the user into the group and then we need to change the group ownership for Red Bull directory. Raise your hand. No one they are going to raise, right? Yes. రాజా ఎవరితో చాటింగ్ చేస్తాను బీభత్సంగా. ఈ నమ్మలేకపోతున్నాం, నమ్మలేని నిజాలు అన్నట్టుగా మెయిల్ వస్తే చెక్ చేస్తున్నారంట. ఎస్ గైస్, ఎనీబడి? స్వప్నిల్, ఎస్. హౌ టు క్రియేట్ ద యూజర్? యూజర్ add is a command. Okay. For example, Raju and user add Rani. Okay. Right. Group add NIT. So Raju, Rani, there belongs to NIT group. Right, guys? So how we need to add the Raju, Rani users into NIT group? So user mod is a command, -a capital G, NIT is a group name, Raju as well as Rani. Okay. So if you want, you can check Raju, ID Raju, and then ID Rani. So both belongs to NIT group. How to change the group ownership for Red Bull directory? CH, GRP or one also you can use, it's not a problem. But if you're using CH1, you need to keep colon in front of the group name. So here doesn't require, right? Okay. So NIT is a group name. So Red Bull is a directory name. So let's check the properties of Red Bull. See, guys. Now group ownership, it got changed. So I'll ask one question. You need to give the answer. Same question already we discussed on Friday, right? Friday or Saturday, right? So now we change the group ownership. In this group, how many members will have? Raju, Rani, 2 members will have. So can we create the files and directories inside the Red Bull with Raju Rani users? Yes, no. No. Why no? Can you describe? Huh? Where we don't have right permission? Where? In group. Very good. So we don't have right permission for group. So if you doesn't have the right permission for group, always group members also doesn't have right permission, right? So if you doesn't have the right permission, how they can create the files and directs inside the Red Bull? It's not possible. So answer is no, right? ఆ కిటికీ క్లోజ్ చేయండి అనవసరంగా వేసిపోతాయి ఆన్ అయింది ఇప్పుడు సడన్ గా యాడ్ అయింది అది రైట్ గాట్ ఇట్ గైస్ సో క్లోజ్ ద విండోస్ so we need to save power guys okay so let's see guys so I hope you're clear then what we need to do if you need to create the files and directories inside the Red Bull with Raju Rani क्या करना चाहिए huh? We need to assign right permission for group. How to assign right permission for group? CH mod, very good. CH mod, G plus W, then Red Bull, very good. So let's check the Red Bull directory property. See guys, we have RWX permission for group, means group members, they have full rights, means full access, they can create the files and directories inside the Red Bull now. So let's verify. CD Red Bull, CD Red Bull, login as a Raju. So try to create one file inside the Red Bull with the Raju user using touch command, or if you want to can create directory also, it's not a problem, right? So now we are trying to creating one file called R1. R15, okay. R15, right? So let's check the list. We can. So exit from Raju user, login as a Rani. Otherwise, she's going to feel okay. Okay, so we need to log in as a Rani, and then we are trying to creating so one file call. उतना बड़ा नहीं है, छोटा छोटा नाम बोलो. empty, empty, right? Right, empty one. Okay, so got it guys. So let's see here. So empty one, it belongs to Rani, and R15 it belongs to Raju. So means Raju, Rani, both they have the access, they can create the files and directories inside the Red Bull. We know this. Now, empty one, who's going to use? Only Rani. R15, who's going to use? Only Raju. That's it now, guys. Yes, no. But my intention is, what you are trying to creating the files inside the Red Bull, those both the people they need to use. I hope you got it, guys. We have one department called developer department. So developer, they are trying to creating few files. Anybody can use. I hope you got it, guys. Like this permissions we need to provide. Then how? So at present, empty one, it is going to use Rani because it's an individual file for Rani. So if you try to opening empty one with Raju, what will happen? Since you are going to get read only option, we are unable to edit the file. So if you are opening R15 with Rani user, you are unable to edit, right? So how we need to edit? You need to change the group ownership, right? So the group owner should NIT, then RW permissions will have for group. So means MT1 and R15, both the people they can use, right? Yes, no. Now MT1, R15 already we done. From now onwards, if you are trying to creating the files and directories, those files, Rani, Raju, both they need to use, right? So now what kind of permissions we need to provide by default if you need to get the NIT group owner for files and directories? Special permission. So if you are trying to creating the files inside the Red Bull with any user, by default, you should have the group owner called NIT. So when you are going to get by default, you need to assign the special permission for group then only you are going to get the NIT group owner for by default for files and directories. That is called directory collaboration. There's a 100% exam question certification. Like this question you are going to get. Okay. So let's see here. chmod G plus yes. Special permission. G plus S. Then to whom we need to provide this one? Red Bull directory. NIT is a group, right? So Red Bull is a directory, right? We need to provide the read write permission for directory, right? So now here we'll have RWS special permission. Got it, guys? Now try to switch to Red Bull using CD command. Log in as a Raju. Then try to create one file called RX100. Yamaha RX100. Right? Got it, guys? నేను చెప్పిన మూవీ గురించి కాదు, నేను చెప్పిన బైక్ గురించి. మీరు తప్పుగా అర్థం నేనేం చేయలేను. నేను ఒకటే మీనింగ్ లో పోతున్నా. ఓకేనా అరవింద్, అవినాష్. సో RX100. So RX100 is a file, right? It having NIT group member. So NIT group member, group ownership, it got changed by default as NIT. Now NIT group both having permission, both the members having permission, group members having both so they can create the files and direct, they can edit this file. It may be Raju, he can edit. It may be Rani, she can edit. So if you want, you can try. So we log in as a Raju, right? So VIM RX100. There is no read-only permission. See, let's try to open empty one. What will happen? See, you'll have read-only. I hope you got it, guys. So let's log in as a Rani, exit from Raju, log in as a Rani, right, guys? So let's try to open R15. What will happen? See, Rani, she's unable to edit R15 because R15 belongs to Raju. So save and quit. Can we open RX100 with Rani? With Rani user, can we open RX100? Yes, we can, guys, because RX100 having the permission for both the people, right? Because group having the special permission, always group members having the permission, they can edit the files. It's not a problem. Automatically, if you try to creating the files and directories into Red Bull directory, what will happen in the sense? Automatically, the group owner should it change as a NIT. It is going to change as a NIT. I hope you got it, guys. See, you have some confusion, I think, Avinash. See, Avinash, now it got changed. Now it got changed because we edit the file, so that's why it got changed. Before, it's not possible, right? Raju name is there. He's a owner, but group owner is NIT, right? So NIT having full permission, right? Yes, no. RW will have. NIT having RW means NIT members having full permission, right? Raju and Rani both having the full permission, right? I hope you got it, right? So this is called directory collaboration. It's a 100% exam question, certification related question, right? So next, so we are going to discuss about other user special permission. Okay, now we are trying to creating one directory. Kunsa karenge 7up is a directory name. Got it, guys? 7up is a directory name. So let's check the properties of 7up. See, guys, RWX for user, RX for group, RX for other users, right? So means only root it having the access, only root user, it can create the files and directories inside the 7up now. So student, he doesn't have the access. Raju, Rani, those peoples also, they doesn't have the access. They are unable to create the files and directories inside the 7up, right? Got it, guys? Now, how to create the files and directories with any user into 7up? What kind of permissions we need to provide? Other? सब लोग इसके अंदर files और directories बनाना चाहिए. To whom we need to provide read, write, executable permission? Other people, right? So means here other having Rx permission, right? So we need to add W. So if you're adding W, anybody can create the files and directories inside the 7up. Yes, no. So how to provide the permission? Command chmod wo plus W, then got it, guys? RWX for other people means anybody can create the files and directories, right? Right. So CD 7up, already we have users called Raju, Rani, right? I'm going to use those users only. If you want, you can create new users also. It's not a problem. Right, guys? I'm going to log in as a Raju. Now Raju, he's trying to creating one file inside the 7up call. For example, L1 is a file name. So let's check the list. See, guys, L1 file, it got created by whom? Raju. Who's the owner of L1? Raju, right? Exit from Raju, login as a Rani. So try to create one more file called L2. So level 1, level 2. Got it, guys? So L2 file owner is a Rani and L1 file owner is a Raju. Now we log in as a Rani, right? Now I'll ask one question. Think and give the answer. No hurry, no rush. Think carefully and then give the answer, right? So now we log in as a Rani. Rani, she's trying to deleting Raju's file. Can we think carefully and then give the answer? No rush. Yes, no. Think carefully anangane yes anara. Yes, guys. Why yes? Can you describe? Other permissions having, sorry, other users having full permission, right? Full permission means including delete, right? Yes, no. So can we delete rm-rf L1? Rani, she's trying to deleting Raju's file. Ante. It got deleted. I hope you got it, guys. That's it. It got deleted, right? So we can delete, right? So now if you're providing the full permission for one directory, so people, they are going to misuse, right? Maybe anybody can delete anyone's file, right? Yes, no. So morning shift people, they are writing one code and then if they are saving into this directory, evening shift people, they are going to delete those all. Yes, no. As a system engineer, how we need to protect this one? We should have the full permission, but owner only he need to edit the file. Owner only he need to delete the file. I hope you got it, guys. Then how? With the help of sticky permission. So got it, guys. 100% interview question you are going to get from sticky permission. 100% definitely. If you're attending the Linux interview, definitely you are going to get the question from special permission, especially related to sticky permission. Got it, guys. So let's see, guys, here. Exit from Rani. We are back to root and then we need to switch from 7up to home directory. Then chmod O plus T, then 7up. So let's check the properties of 7up. See, guys. RWT. Okay. Read, write, and sticky permission. Now, Raju, he is going to log in. He's trying to deleting the Rani's file. What will happen? Let's see. CD 7up, right? Login as a Raju. సో నా ఫైల్ డిలీట్ చేస్తా, నీ ఫైల్ కూడా నేను డిलीट చేస్తానని చెప్పేసి రాజు లాగిన్ అయినాడు. ఓके सो मेरा फाइल डिलीट कर दिए थे ना इसके पहला, इसलिए मैं आपका फाइल डिलीट कर रहा हूँ बोल के अभी राजू लॉगिन करके and then he's try to deleting the Rani's file. Let's see here what will happen. Got it, guys? Operation not permitted because we assign the sticky permission. Only owner he can delete, he can modify the file content. That's it. Apart from owner, remaining people that doesn't have the access. So clear, guys? I hope you got it. Yes, no? So this is all about special permissions, guys. Now we are going to discuss ACL's new chapter. So this is also very, very important chapter, right? Each and everything is important only, man. So tomorrow we are going to discuss how to manage the services and demons. Demon means devil. Right? Got it, guys? Yes, no? So if you're having any doubts, any questions as of now in special permission, please, because I'm going to start new chapter, ACLs. So I hope you're clear, right? So let's start new chapter called ACLs. Access control list. ACL. Guys, if you go to anywhere, definitely you'll have ACLs. In Windows also will have ACLs. In Linux also will have ACLs. Even if you want, you can go AWS also, you'll have ACLs. Right? ALS. అయ్యో ఆయన నాకు తెలియదు, నేను చదువుకోలేదు. So got it, guys? ACLs. Access control list. అంటే మీ అంతా నేను చూడలేదు అన్నమాట అది. So let's see, guys. Yeah. So coming to ACLs. ACLs means we are controlling the access to someone to access few resources. Simple. I'm a one user. I need to access one directory. So I'm going to provide the permission. Root user, he's going to provide the permission. This guy, he need to access so and so directory. We have one more user. So that particular user, he should not access. So we are going to control. We are going to control the permissions. In AWS also, you will have NACL security groups. NACL means network ACLs. So that is a which level security? SG is a instance level security. NACL आज ही पढ़ाया वो लोगों को, इसीलिए याद है मेरे को. Subnet, very good, Pankaj, super. Subnet level security, right? Good. So let's see, guys. For example, we have a user called student. This is a very, very important, you know. NACLs and SG both are very important. Actually, it's related to VPC security. So without allowing protocols into NACL and then SG, you are unable to access the services. Got it? Okay. So we have a user called student, right? And we'll have few users. Okay. Pankaj. Sorry. P, right? So Pankaj. So Pankaj and Swapnil. Okay. Swapnil, right? Like this users will have. And then we are trying to creating one directory. Let's see, guys. Yeah. We are trying to creating one directory called Oppo. Oppo. Oppo mobile, right? Okay, right? So we are trying to creating one directory called Oppo. Oppo, whatever if you want, you can say. Yogesh. Huh? So With whom? With root user. Huh? With root user, right? So this guy is a root. He's trying to creating one directory called Oppo, right? Who's the owner of Oppo, guys? Who's the owner? Who's the owner of this Oppo? Root, right? Root user is a owner for this directory, okay? Right, guys, okay? Let's see here. Root, guys, please focus on it. I'll ask few questions to you three people after completing this session. So I don't know what you are discussing. Huh? Yeah, discuss. You're looking good today. What happened? Any special? Not for you. This black t-shirt guy I'm saying. Huh? So he's wearing like little bit a chain and those kind of stuff. Huh? Kuch hai, right? Okay, right, guys. So please focus on it, especially for you three. Okay. So let's see here. Root is a owner for Oppo, right? So now we are trying to creating one group. Okay. We are trying to creating one group called RHEL. RHEL, Red Hat Enterprises Linux. Okay. So we are trying to we are trying to creating one group called RHEL. Huh? RHEL is a group name. Okay. In RHEL group, we are trying to adding few users. Yes, guys. Yes, any name? कुछ तो भी नाम बोलो यार दोनों का. Okay, offline names. Ah, what is your name? AV, I, Avinash, and your name? CM. Oh, common man, right? Okay, so Avinash and CM. ఏం బాగా పెద్దదా పేరు? Right. Okay, Chandramouli. Okay, CM antena. Hey, in Pawan Kalyan movie, we'll have this one funny dialogue, Chandramouli CM like that. Okay, we'll discuss later. Badri movie. In Badri movie, we'll have the joke related to CM, right? Okay. So let's see, guys, here. So we have few users and few groups, and this group having few members. Avinash and CM both belongs to Chandramouli. His both the people belongs to RHEL group members, right? So Oppo is a directory, so it belongs to root. So those peoples are how many users will have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and including root, 6 users will have, right? So who have the access to create the files and directories inside the Oppo? Only root. Only root, it having the access, it can create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Remaining people, that doesn't have the access because those peoples are other people, right? So we know if you're providing the full permission for other user, anybody can create the files and directories inside the Oppo. But my intention is only particular user he need to create and particular group members only they need to create. I hope you got it, guys. Now what we are doing, we are trying to allowing Pankaj to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. We are allowing the access. How? With the help of ACLs. I hope you're clear, guys. So Pankaj is trying to, he need to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Now we are trying to providing the permission for Pankaj. Then we are allowing RHEL group. So group members, they need to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Avinash and Chandramouli, both they need to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Instead of providing the permission for Avinash and Chandramouli individually, what we are doing? We are trying to providing the permission for group So if you're providing the permission for group, you are allowing the group to, you are allowing the group to Oppo, then group members, they can create the files and directories inside the Oppo. So as of now, according to this diagram, how many people they can create the files and directories inside the Oppo, including root? Confidence ga ranga ani cheppalante mere 6 anta 4 including root I said, right? So apart from root, only 3. Pankaj, Avinash, CM, Chandramouli, those both the peoples only, they can create the files and directs inside the Oppo. So Swapnil and student user, those both the people that doesn't have the access, they're unable to create the files and directs inside the Oppo. Coming to ACL concept, we are going to discuss only 2 commands. That's it. One is get FACL, another one is set FACL. That's it. Get FACL, set FACL. Get file ACLs, set file ACLs. Got it, guys? Get to set to get FACL and set FACL, right? So let's see here. So you people, you are using like yes you बोलो बोले तो सू बोल रहे हो, and then get FACL, get to set to बोल रहे हो, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है? So let's see, guys here. Get FACL is a command. Get file ACLs. Got it, guys? So get file ACL, get FACL is a command. It is going to provide the list of ACLs to the particular directory, whether it having the ACLs or not. Got it, guys? So now we are trying to providing the directory called Oppo. You're going to get the Oppo directory ACLs list to list the ACLs. Simple. To list the ACLs. How to assign the ACLs? So we need to assign the ACLs, right? Yes, no, we have few users like Swapnil and then Pankaj and RHL group. So those peoples we need to allow to create the files and directories inside the Oppo, right? So how we need to allow those peoples to create the files and directories inside the Oppo in the sense. So guys, it's very simple. Please focus on it. It's a very, very important command. Set FACL space hyphen small m. M stands for modification. Got it, guys? Set FACL space hyphen m, right? Space user or you both are same. If you want, you can write total word called user USER, or otherwise if you want, you can write you single word also. It's not a problem because I'm a little bit lazy fellow. I'm trying to writing only one letter called U. Got it, guys? So U colon then Pankaj. That's it now. So Pankaj is a username. So to Pankaj, we are trying to providing RWX permission, means full permission. Comma. Got it, guys? G R group. Your wish. If you want, you can write total word called group. Otherwise, if you want, you can provide G. It's not a problem, right? So G colon RHEL is a group name. Then we are trying to providing RWX permission for group. Means group members having full permission now. Avinash and Chandramouli, both the people, they have the permissions now. So I hope you got it. For other people, O colon. No need to bother about names. Just you can give O colon. No need to provide the username. Automatically, all the users it is going to consider as a other people. Got it, guys? O colon. Read only permission I'm trying to providing for other people. So who's that guy? Swapnil and student user, those both the people, they should have the read-only permission. To whom? Oppo directory. So clear? I hope you got it, guys, right? Yes, no? Clear? Oh, clear, guys? Set FACL space hyphen M means modification. U colon username colon permission. Comma G colon group name permission. Comma O colon means other. So colon R permission we are trying to assigning for other user. Finally, to whom we need to assign those all the permission for Oppo directory. It's very simple. Got it, guys? So can we do practically? Right? So let's see guys here. I'm going to reset this one. Guys, I hope you got it. समझ में आ रहा है ना? Yes, no? Because this concept is a very, very important for real time. So without knowing permissions, it's a bit difficult to you people. As a, you need to survive as an admin, it's a bit difficult to you. Login as a root user. Now we are trying to creating few users and groups according to this diagram. Okay. So now we are trying to creating one user called Pankaj. Okay. User add Pankaj. Then user add Swapnil. User add Avinash. Then user add CM Chandramouli. Right, guys? So user add CM. Common man, right? Right. Okay. So we have 4 users. Now we are trying to creating one group. So group add is a command. Group name RHEL. Then how we need to add the users into the group? Avinash and CM user we need to add into the RHEL group. So user more -A capital J. RHEL is a group name. Avinash is a username. And like the same way we are trying to adding CM user into the RHEL group. So if you want to can check Avinash users. Okay. So ID CM. So I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Right. So now what we need to do? We need to create one directory with root user called Oppo. How to create the directory? mkdir is a command. Oppo is a directory. Who's the owner of this Oppo? Root is the owner of this Oppo directory. So D means directory. RWX permission for whom? Root owner. RX permission for whom? Root group owner. RX permission for other user. Now what is this dot? Guys, please focus on it. What is this dot? Actually, if we having dot, actually that is related to SE Linux policies. Okay. So remember one small hint. If we having dot means there is no ACLs for Oppo directory. Instead of dot, if you having plus symbol, means it having ACL permission. One small hint. Dot means no ACLs because this is a fresh directory. It's a new directory. Just now we did, right? So there is no ACL permission. By default, you'll have dot if you doesn't have the ACL permission. If you having ACL permission for this directory, instead of dot, you are going to get one small plus symbol. So plus means it having ACL. Dot means there is no ACLs for directory. There is no ACL for this directory. Got it, guys? Yes, no? Clear? Right. So now let's see what is this 2. Okay, let it finish this one. 2 I will tell you later. Okay. So let's see, guys. We are trying to assigning the ACL permission for Oppo, right? So if you want to can check get FACL also, guys. Get FACL Oppo. There is no ACL permission for Oppo. File name Oppo, owner root, group owner root. So owner having full permission means user having RWX permission. Group doesn't have full permission. Other user doesn't have full permission. RX permissions will have. I hope you got it, guys, right? So same information. If you're executing get FACL, you're going to get a little bit detailing. That's it. Now we are trying to assigning the ACL permission for Oppo. Set FACL is a command. -M means modification. You are user colon. We are trying to providing the permission to whom? Pankaj user. He need to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. So that's why we are trying to providing RWX permission for Pankaj. So G colon RHEL is a group name. RWX, right? O colon, sorry guys, comma you need to provide. O colon R, then finally directory name or file name, your wish. Maybe if you are trying to assigning for file, I can give file name. So now we are trying to assigning for Oppo directory. So that's why I have given directory name. It's not like this. We need to provide the ACL permission only for directories. You can give for files as well as directory. Just you need to change the name, that's it. So then let's check the list and check the properties of Oppo. See guys, instead of dot, you got a small plus symbol. See, because this Oppo directory, it having ACLs. So that's why instead of dot, we got a plus symbol. Okay. So now let's check the get FACL command. Oppo, see guys, Pankaj user, it having full permission for Oppo. Pankaj, it can create the files and directories inside the Oppo as well as RHUL group members also. Avinash and CM, both they can create the files and directories inside the Oppo. So I hope you got it, guys. Yes, no? Clear. So let's verify. So CD Oppo login as a Pankaj. So try to create one file called P1. Yes, we can. Exit from Pankaj, login as a CM, right? So try to create one file called C1. Yes, CM, he can create the files, means Avinash also he have the access, because CM and Avinash, both the peoples are RHL group members. Got it, guys? Now exit. So now I'm trying to log in as a, I think Swapnil, right? Swapnil is other user, right? So now Swapnil, then try to log in as a Swapnil, try to create the file called S1 with Swapnil. What will happen? See, permission denied. Because Swapnil, he doesn't have the access. Swapnil, he's a other user for Oppo. I hope you got it, guys. How to provide the ACL permission for particular file and directory, right? So exit. So now let's check the get FACL command. Then Oppo. See, guys, we have one value called mask. What is this? UMask only. Very good. So mask. So this mask, exactly what it will do in the sense, it is going to provide the permission for files and directories what you are trying to creating inside the Oppo, right? So if you change the mask value, what will happen? Let's see now. How to change the mask value? If you change the mask value, we'll have RWX value for mask, right? So now we are trying to modifying this mask value now, right? So how to change the mask value? Guys, if you want, you can use recursively also here. See guys here. So with this command, you can add recursively also. Hyphen capital R you can add. Recursively means recursively only. So if you having if you having any files and directories inside the Oppo, for them also it is going to apply same permissions. Got it, guys? That is called recursively, right? Okay. So now what we are doing? We are going to modify the mask value, right? So set FACL is a command hyphen M, mask or M, both are same. M colon, right? Then instead of RWX, what we are doing in the sense, we are trying to providing only R permission to whom Oppo directory. So let's check the get FACL Oppo. See guys, what happened. So if you change the mask value, the mask value, it is going to affect for whom? Pankaj, as well as RHEL group, as well as default group. Simple, man. If you change the mask value, that mask value, it is going to affect for users and group for particular directory or file. So now Pankaj, he doesn't have the access. He's unable to create the files and directories inside the Oppo because effective R we got. So here actually we provided RWX permission, but we change the mask value. This mask value, it is going to affect for Pankaj as well as normal group and then as well as for RHL group. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? If you want, you can check. CD Oppo login as a Pankaj. So try to create one file called P2. What happens? See, permission denied. Because we changed the mask value, this mask value, it got affected for whom? Users and groups, right? So again, if you need to create the files and directories with Pankaj, in the sense, what we need to, modify the mask value now. So how to modify the mask value? Set FACL -m m colon RWX. That's it. Then to whom? Oppo directory. To Oppo directory. So now get FACL Oppo. See guys, there is no effective. It's gone. Now Pankaj, RHEL group members, both the people, they have the access, they can create the files and directs inside the Oppo. So I hope you're clear, guys. Yes, no. So about ACLs. So this is, if you want, you can add recursively option also, guys, here. You can add recursively also here. It's not a problem, right? Clear? Right. This is all about ACLs. Picture abhi baki hai, right? So we didn't complete, okay? So we have default ACLs. This is ACL. In course content, I said in ACLs, we'll have ACLs and default ACLs, right? So now we are going to discuss about default ACLs. In the name itself only, we are saying it's a default. For example, go to Oppo, right? CD Oppo. Try to create one directory with the help of mkdir. I'm trying to creating the directory with root user itself only. For example, dir1. So let's check the list. dir1 doesn't have any ACL permission. See, dot will have. Dot means there is no ACL permissions, right? So dir1 by default doesn't have the ACL. My intention is, if you try to creating the files and directories inside the Oppo, those files and directories should have ACL permission by default. I hope you got it, guys. Yes, no? क्या हुआ समझ में नहीं आ रहा? What happened? Okay. हाँ, right. बुखार उनको आया, आप दोनों फील हो रहे क्यों? So वो फील होना चाहिए ना बुखार ऐसे जो हाँ, right. So dot means there is no ACLs, but I need ACLs by default. Okay, so if you want, you can assign any kind of ACL permission before we assign, right? Like that only you can assign as a default. It's not a problem, but we are going to do some little bit tricky permission. Okay, so we have Swapnil, right? So actually Swapnil को use नहीं कर रहे बोल के feel हो रहा है Swapnil, इसलिए I'm going to use Swapnil now, right? So permission gets ended with mask, right? So it's not going to end it. Actually, it is going to overwrite. Pankaj, this mask value, it is going to overwrite to your user permissions and group permissions. Right? Okay. So now we'll have Swapnil user. Swapnil user, he doesn't have the access. He's unable to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Yes, no. Right? But my intention is Swapnil, he need to access Pankaj files and directories and Avinash files and directories and CM files and directories. Simple, man. So one small story, according to that, you are going to understand exactly what kind of permission I'm going to provide. Okay. So Avinash will have one student. So he's a very shararati student, right? Means so he's making fun and those all stuff into a classroom. So he's trying to speaking with someone while I'm trying to teaching at the time he's playing with mobile. So I find him, okay. మీరు చేసేదే కదని చెప్పాను, right? So I find him. So he's disturbing someone like Chandramouli. So he's feeling like this guy is disturbing me like that. What I'm going to do? I'm going to call Avinash. I'm going to inform to the Avinash, boss, from tomorrow onwards, don't come. Okay, that's it now. So anyway, he's not going to come regularly. I know that. So okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say to the Avinash, boss, from tomorrow onwards, don't come, right? So please go and sit into your home. I'm unable to teach to you because you're disturbing someone. So that's why I got a complaint on you like that. I'm going to terminate from our classroom. Okay. But Avinash is a very much interested to learn the Linux codes. So Avinash is a very much interested. What he's going to do? No, online also I'm not going to allow. Okay. So Avinash what he's going to do, he's going to get the book from Chandramouli. Means Avinash having the access to get the book from Chandramouli, right? Because Avinash and Chandran both are friends. But Chandramouli, he's going to attend the session here. And then after completing the session, he's going to explain to the Avinash. But Avinash is unable to attend the session here. He don't have the access. So to attend the session into our classroom, same logic here also I'm going to apply. So Swapnil is a user. Usually Swapnil, he doesn't have the access. He's unable to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. We know that already we done before, right? Yes, no. We log in as a Swapnil and then we are trying to creating the files inside the Oppo with the help of Swapnil. We are unable to create. Permission denied error we got. But Pankaj is a user. He have the access. He can create the file inside the Oppo. He can create the directory inside the Oppo, right? So this directory belongs to whom? Pankaj, right? Okay. Pankaj, he have the full rights. He can access the Pankaj directory. Not only Pankaj, Swapnil also he's going to access the directory. I hope you got it, guys. Like Chandramauli's book, how Avinash is trying to accessing like the same way. I hope you got it, guys. Yes, no. So now Swapnil, he's going to create the files and directories into Pankaj's directory, as well as into Avinash directory, as well as into CM directory. Like this permissions we are trying to providing for Swapnil, that to default. If you try to create the files inside the Oppo directory, those files and directories should have the access for Swapnil. But Swapnil, he should not create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Got it, guys? So let's see here. So let it finish. Tomorrow I'm going to start new chapter. Okay. So let's see, guys, here. Set FACL is a command. -M is option, right? TR default. If you want, you can write default word. If you want, you can write U colon. So which user? Swapnil user. Swapnil is a username. So 1 minute. Swapnil is a username. We are trying to providing full permission and then we are assigning default permission for Oppo. So get FACL Oppo. See, guys, by default, Swapnil having the access default permission. Swapnil having RWX permission. So let's see here. Login as a Pankaj. Login as a Pankaj. Try to create one directory with the help of Pankaj user. For example, dir2 is a directory. Let's check the list. dir2 owner Pankaj. If you observe dir2, it having ACLC. So let's check the ACL permissions. Get FACL, then dir2. See, guys, Pankaj, Swapnil will have the access. He can create the files and directories inside the dir2. But Swapnil is unable to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. If you want, you can try. Exit. I'm back to root user, home directory. Login as a Swapnil, right? PI miss. Okay. Okay. So try to create one file. S1. What happens? See? Permission denied. Swapnil is unable to create the files and directories inside the Oppo. Exit from Swapnil, right? CD Oppo, right? CD. 1 minute, guys. Login as a Swapnil. 1 minute, 1 minute. Right? So try to create the file inside the Oppo. What will happen? Permission denied. He's unable to create the file inside the root user's home directory as well as into Oppo directory also, right? Okay. Exit from Swapnil. CD dir2. Actually, dir2 it belongs to whom? Pankaj. Pankaj is the owner of dir2, right? So now we are into dir2. Root Oppo dir2. Login as a Swapnil. So try to create one file called S1. Can we? Yes, we can. So Swapnil, he is unable to create the file into the root directory as well as into Oppo directory. But Swapnil, he have the access for dir2. Actually, the dir2 it got located into Oppo. Like this default permissions you can. So this is a one kind of tricky permission. I hope you're clear, guys. Yes, no, right? Okay. So now we have few permissions for Oppo directory, right? So same permissions we need to assign for some different directory. How? So manually, if you need to assign those, all the permissions will take some time, right? So now what we are doing is we are going to copy the permission from Oppo to other directory. For example, mkdir Nokia. So let's check the ACL permissions for Nokia. ls-ld Nokia, right, guys? See guys here. There is no ACL permission for Nokia. If you want to can check get FACL Nokia. See what happened. There is no ACL permission for Nokia. So now we need to assign the same ACL. What will have the permission for Oppo? Same ACL permissions we need to assign for Nokia. How? So let's see guys here. Get FACL is a command. Oppo source file and pipe symbol. Set FACL is a command. Hyphen hyphen set hyphen file is a option, right? Then is equal to hyphen space. Okay, here doesn't need, I think. Okay. So space, then Nokia. Simple guys. Get FACL. What it will do? It is going to print the Oppo permissions list. That permissions list with the help of set FACL command using this option set hyphen hyphen set hyphen file. We are trying to assigning for Nokia. So guys, here you should provide the space here. Okay. 1 minute. You should not provide the space here. Okay. Got it, guys? Don't give space here. You need to provide the space here in between hyphen and Nokia. It's a mandatory. So, okay. So now ls hyphen ld Nokia. Let's see. We got a plus symbol. We got a plus symbol. Guys, give me 10 minutes time. I'm going to wind up this one. 5 to 10 minutes time. So we have only one option how to remove. So we are going to remove and then we are going to wind up. Okay. అది కూడా చెప్తా రేపు గుర్తు చేయండి ఇప్పుడు అంత టైం లేదు ఓకే సో గాట్ ఇట్ గైస్ సో Nokia having ACLs now. See guys, like this you can copy any permission. Guys, we are unable to copy the data. Only permissions we are going to copy. Okay, so clear? It's a very useful command. Most of the people, they don't know about this command. ACLs means how to assign, how to remove, that's it. So clear? So now we should not become Abhimanyu, because in Padma view Abhimanyu is going to enter and then he's unable to back, right? So if you don't know how to remove the ACLs, you are going to become Abhimanyu only, right? So that's why so that's why what we need to do, we need to learn how to remove the ACL permissions also, right? So get FACL Oppo. We have few permissions for Oppo, right? Yes, no? So now we are trying to removing the ACL permission from Oppo, right? So set FACL is a command, right? So guys, I didn't inspire by Kalki. Actually, the thing is, I am using this example past 5 years onwards. Before 5 years onwards, same example I'm using. So Kalki just now they got released, okay? So I didn't copy anything. This is my own creation. Okay. So see, if I'm using like this kind of stuff, you're not going to forget, you're going to remember. So that's why my intention is, that's it, okay? So set FACL hyphen X. X guys. X means we are removing ACL permission, right? So X hyphen X, and then what we need to do? So we need to remove the ACLs for Pankaj. U colon Pankaj, then from Oppo. Simple. Then get FACL Oppo. See guys, there is no permission for Pankaj now. So Pankaj is unable to create the files and directs inside the Oppo. Like the same way, set FACL hyphen X G colon RHEL, right? Oppo. So then get FACL Oppo. See guys, there is no ACL permission for RHEL group. Means Avinash and CM Chandramouli, they are unable to create the files and directories. So now we need to remove all the ACL permissions. I need default permission only, right? So get FACL, sorry guys, set FACL. Yes. Set FACL hyphen B is option, then Oppo. Then there is no ACL permissions for Oppo directory. So let's check the list. Oppo, instead of plus, you got a dot. So there is no ACL permission. File name Oppo, owner root, group owner root, and root having full permission, and group having RX permission, and then other user having R permission. So clear? So like this you can, guys, it is not going to reflect for Nokia, only for Oppo. Nokia permissions will have. Got it? So this is all about ACLs, guys. It's more than enough. So in ACL concept, so this is enough. Okay. So if you're having any doubts, any questions, you can ask me tomorrow. Okay. So if you're having any doubts, any questions, so please, guys, please try to complete your practical sessions. Otherwise, you are unable to understand. Got it? So who have the sessions, please you can. Who doesn't have session, please, I'll wait for 5 minutes for you people. If you're having any doubts, you can. Right, guys. Okay. So see you. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care.